what's happening out there in the world. I don't know where all yins are. All like 30 of you that have subscribed to my channel, and visitors that maybe are seeing old Chuck for the first time. Welcome. I want to show you. I played this one on this channel before, but I hadn't really shown it to you. This is my Martin D-42. It's kind of dark in here, but you see all those pearl inlays and everything. It's a nice guitar. I like this one. I got a D-45 too. Trying to show you. Yeah, see that? That's pretty, ain't it? This one does not have any electronics in it, and I like it for picking around with buddies. What I like about this one compared to the D-45 is this one's got softer edges. I don't know quite how to describe it. The D-45 is the perfection of the acoustic guitar. That's as good as you can get. There's some others that are on that same level, like the J45 of the Gibsons. I don't think Taylor has one quite there yet, although I do like Taylor guitars. They feel good, they play good, they sound good. But these Martins up here at the D-45 is the king of the hill. They just don't come any better than that. This D-42, is of that same quality. It's got a lot of the same inlays and everything. It's got a similar sound, but it's just one of the big things that's different is the tuning pegs are the old exposed gear kind. See them? But just around the fretboard when you're fingering it and everything, and I don't know, even kind of edges, it just feels softer. A little more rounded, little more gentle. The D-45 it also feels great to play, but it feels more crisp, even though it's got a really warm sound that is very versatile. It's just the best. And I like my D-42 probably just don't. My D-45's over there, so I can't say it real loud, but I think I like my D-42 a little better. And now, don't get me wrong, I love my D-45. It's right over there. I love that guitar, and it does have electronics in it, and it sounds good plugged in also. I've shown you my Zager. I can't remember what letter they do, but it's like the 900 CE. It's their best production line guitar that they make. This is the top one, and it's really great too. But it's different. They're trying a few new things, and I love that guitar. I can play the hell out of it. It's a great sounding guitar, sounds good plugged in. It's just really well done. Which is, if you had a Zager or you saw a Zager that came out of the early 2000s or the 90s or any time earlier than that, those guitars, for the most part, unless they were customs, I'm not gonna have any defamation on this channel, but let's just say I've worked on some, and I've traded some, and I've seen some, and they try to be on the same level as Taylor, because they've been around just as long as Taylor has. But those early guitars were not Taylor's. We'll say it that way. But the ones they're putting out now, pay attention to that. But I will tell you this, if I'm allowed to. I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not, y'all. Well, it's my channel. I'm going to say it. If you're going to buy a Zager guitar, check Musician's Friend, eBay, pawn shops, really any secondhand retailer that takes trade-ins. You will find the Zager guitars for half the price or less than what Zager will sell them to you directly for. I found that out the hard way, although they run deals every now and then, y'all. Um, they do. Check this out. Now, this was cool. I bought several guitars from them. I think I bought, yeah, I bought two or three guitars from Zager. But the neat thing about what they did, well, other than emailing me constantly and sending me text messages and all that, and getting in my advertising when I'm trying to look up a website about something. Anyway, aside from that, they run deals every now and then that get you a great case for your guitar that has humidity gauges in it, so you make sure you're keeping the proper humidity to get your guitar through that first year, because that year is all important. All of us guitar players know that. You want to keep it around, around 60% humidity, maybe a little less, depending on the time of year and the temperature. But yeah, you want to keep that humidity level right, correct, that first year while that wood is really settling in. Everything's moving in a new guitar. It's new wood and everything. So you got to let it settle and let it learn you and you learn it. It's a living thing. You gotta take care of it, and that will pay off down the line. Your guitar will take care of you if you take care of it, especially early on. You want that thing to pumpkin out just right. You want that sap as it dries out in your wood and your guitar. The spruce tops, rosewood backs, mahoganies. You want that sap to dry out at the right rate and the wood to cure properly, because down the line that's going to make a big impact on the quality of the sound your guitar produces. All right, so y'all note, take that to heart. Another thing that I meant to say earlier, and that I was actually going to play Wildflowers by Tom Petty, but I think I'm just going to make this one a separate video. But something I meant to mention earlier on is, holy shit, y'all, we're still here. We're still alive. The Middle East is. These people lost their damn minds, man. All these people running these governments. They don't represent me, none at all. But they lost their damn minds, showing missiles all over the place. The U.S. getting involved in it, bombing Iran. Are you freaking kidding me? Why not shoot some missiles at North Korea? I mean, that's just as crazy. I always thought Israel shooting missiles at Iran was the worst case scenario that was going to end the world. And here we are. I mean, but hell, I thought we'd be dead by now once that started. Yes, Diesel, who's a good boy. That's my dog. But hey, we're still here, so maybe we'll get through this, y'all. But the only way it'll be worth getting through is if we take care of each other. If we act like people around here did in the weeks after the big storm Helene hit, big Hurricane Helene came through here, and just, I mean, it was awful, y'all. But just as biblically awful as the storm was, there's a miracle on the back end of it. That was in the end of September of 24. And we had a presidential election coming up in November. A contentious one that had people separated into tribes and parties that were willing to do the worst things to each other, that could not come together, just hated the other parties. We were in that frame of mind, and Helene hit. And And what I saw in the weeks after that from the people around here that just before it had been so divided and so hateful, after the storm came through, people got their priorities straight real fast. The humanity in us came out before there was any support from any governments, not local, not state, not federal. None of them had come in here yet. They all came in eventually, and a lot of people got their pockets padded, I'm sure. But the community responded immediately. Immediately, though, they responded by bringing in bottled water, bringing food to people. I seen people literally give a shirt off their back to somebody that lost their house and didn't have no clothes. That's what we're capable of. And now that I know we're capable of that, and my faith in humanity is restored, now that it's restored, I know we all know better. I know we're all capable of being decent human beings that care about each other and take care of each other, because that's what we're here for. We're here to be among each other and commune and take care of each other. Lift your neighbor up when they're down, not kick them down. So now there's a higher standard. I know what people are capable of now. The great kindness and empathy and humanity that we're capable of. So I know all the people know better and are capable of better. So when they get divided back into their camps like they are now, I don't accept it. I don't accept it. That's not who we are. People need to get that shit right out of their heads and smush it right on down out of their actions, because we're better than that, and we don't need that shit. We don't need people dividing us. We don't need us dividing ourselves. We're better than that. I know everybody that comes to my channel and checks these out. All of y'all do know better, and you do better. You're better humans. Because if you're checking in on old Uncle Chuck, the grizzled meister, then that says something about you. That means you're a decent people. Yeah. Y'all's good people. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Y'all's like family. We love you. We love each other. I love you, and if you're checking me out and you've listened this far, I know you love me. But anyway, we're capable of doing better, and we need to do it. We need to get, I don't know how you do it, because there's nobody that's in power that listens to people like us. But if anybody thinks of a way to do it, tell somebody that's more powerful than us to cut that shit out immediately. Don't be shooting no bombs at people. Don't be shooting no fighter planes, no big ocean liner boats going into fucking Mediterranean oceans and looking like we're preparing for war. No, they need to cut that shit out right now. Nobody's a threat to us. We need to do is enforce ceasefires and peace. We're capable of that. We're strong enough. We're the strongest goddamn country in the world. The strongest country the world's ever seen. Shit. We have the ability to cut that shit out. Make other people stop that shit. We're just not doing it because our country, at its core, what makes it all work, what has all the money in it, is that what do they call it, the military industrial complex, or confluence, something like that. You know, but arms and war and skirmishes and private militia and private military groups, private securities, anybody that's buying missiles, tanks, and what the hell ever else, big ass machine guns that shoot like 50 caliber, you know, they're not even bullets. They're more like like mortars. You know, a mortar round you load into a rifle and shoot somebody. That's crazy, you know. Anyway, yeah, that's what our country runs on. That's what is the beating heart. You know, people killing other people is the lifeblood that makes our system of government and just how we're set up. It makes our capitalist system function. But I'm gonna tell you what, y'all. It's an unsustainable system, and it's been unsustainable too long. And when you use the word unsustainable to describe something, that means it cannot go on forever, and it will end because of the way it's functioning. I do believe sincerely in my heart and in my brain up here between my ears that we are at the end of our society's sustainability. It's coming to an end. I don't know what it looks like next, whether it's utopia or whether it's war. I hope it's utopia. That we got the AIs now, let them do all the damn work. Let's go Star Trek on this shit. Let's make something that prints anything we want, like a burger or, you know, like a bicycle or a motorcycle or something. You just print it in the thing, you know. Makes money obsolete, irrelevant, unneeded. Let's go that way. AIs do all the work, and then all we do is we try to better ourselves and our societies and the world, move us forward, because we don't have to work. We just do it because we want to and we're passionate about something. And nobody's going to be doing some dumb shit job in a cubicle that doesn't leave any kind of impact, or, you know, it's just a thing that people made up to give us something to do. No, we ain't doing that shit no more. We're gonna do things that are important to us. You know, whether that's building houses for people, or it's fixing shit, or it's making starships or some shit like that, or figuring out how to, I don't know, plant a lot of trees or something. I don't know what it is, but you get my point. The only things we care about doing are the things that we care about doing. And we don't have to do anything else. We don't have to do no dead end shit. Yeah. I hope it goes that way, but I have the feeling that we end up in either war or slavery for everybody that's not in the top 1%. But let's keep our fingers crossed for the utopia. Alright. I went longer than I meant to, and I meant to sing a song for y'all. Alright. I love y'all. Don't take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And take care of people that don't watch the channel, too. It's alright. I mean, they're not, you know, but, you know, if you do that, you could mention me to them. But always remember, hit like and get people to subscribe. And if you're new and you hadn't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button. Yeah, I don't do email lists or text messages or advertisement. I don't do any of that shit. I just make videos and you can watch them if you want. But it does help more people be able to see what. Well, I don't even know if I'm doing anything. Fuck it. If you don't think it's worth sharing, don't subscribe. But if you want to, I appreciate it. All right, love yous. Take care. Bye-bye.